Well, as you probably know, my name is Charley Groth, and I'm an old road dog, as they say. Spent my lifetime in the music road and retired here to Florida, and I still play a little bit. And Pat and Pete's Florida evening is one of the things I really like to do, and so here we are doing it. And I've got Jim Dunn with me on the bass. Kelly Hewett here is on the harmonica, and Bart Hanchey back here on the guitar and soundboard. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Actually, if you don't think the soundboard is important, then you don't know what you're saying. So let's begin. There's about 1,500 versions of this opening tune, and that's that fellow's version.
That's a new one.
That's why he's not up here on the stage. It's called Roll On. A lot of people think it's called 9-Pound Hammer, but in reality it's called Roll On, and we're going to begin with it, a nice little finger-picking tune. We ready for guys?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. This 9-pound hammer, just a little bit heavy, for my size, Lord, Lord, for my size. Now when I'm long, long gone, you can take my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Oh, roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? Roll on, buddy, take a load, Dawg. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? Here comes Charley Groth. It's a long way to Harlem, it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Now when I'm long, long gone, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. I'll roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? They just won't go. Well, roll on, buddy, take a load of coal. How can I roll when the wheel don't go? This 9-pound hammer, Lord, it rings like silver, and it shines like gold. Yes, it shines like gold. 9-pound hammer, just a little bit heavy. Thanks for the water, thanks for the water. I'll roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go, though they just don't go? Now roll on, buddy, take a load of coal. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? That's it. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? All right, I think we're working here. I thought I would go back and get some tunes that I haven't done in a long time and do a few of them, and one of them here is from the 1970s. I think it was a big number in that time period. Emmylou Harris had a big hit with it, and other people did. And it's Shel Silverstein tune. And we'll do this one as a tip of the hat to my friend Dan Mobley, who isn't here this evening, but I wish he were. And it's called The Queen of the Silver Dollar, one of Shel Silverstein's cool tunes. Ready, guys?
Ready.
She arrives in all her splendor each night at 9 o'clock. Her chariot is a crosstown bus that stops right down the block. Now the old piano minstrel plays a tune as she walks in, and the queen of the silver dollars home again. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. The jesters flock all around her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. Now the royal dress is satin, it's shabby and it's torn. The royal jewels are rhinestones, and the shoes are scuffed and worn. Of the many roads she has been down, and the places that she's seen, they all look at her and just say, well, God save the queen. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. The jesters flock all around her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar. Oh, I'm gonna pick it up. Silver dollar is not as haughty as she seems. She was once an ordinary girl with ordinary dreams. Ah, but there's a man who found her, and he brought her to this world, and he's the one who made a queen of a simple country girl. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. The jesters flock all around her, trying to win her favor, see which one will take the queen of the silver. Let's hear Bart one time. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. The jesters flock all around her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. Yeah, the jesters flock all around her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. All right, queen of the silver dollar. And see, I couldn't quite hear myself on that, but I can turn this up just a little. No, guitar, I got it, it's fine. Now I'm going to switch to the dobro here, so let me take a second to do that. Okay.
You want me to mute that when you...
I got it muted here.
All right. Look at that. That works out perfect, Charlie. Look at that.
Isn't that
there,
amazing?
You can grab everything.
Ain't that amazing?
That's perfect. You can take a water break.
Now, most of you that have seen me play before would know that at this point I would be looking for my dobro slide. I wouldn't know where it was. But today, I put that...
Yeah, it's found.
I had two things that were my trademark when I was on the road. One of them was hunting for that damn thing, and the other one was I used to kick my coffee off into the first couple rows a lot of times. I didn't do that this time anyway. Now I'll unmute this, and this may end up being a little louder signal than the guitar was. Let's see what we get here. How's that? Okay, here's an old tune that, if you don't like this tune or have a problem with it, it's Kelly Hewett's fault. He got in touch with me a while back and he said, "Man, I heard a nice tune that I would like to play, and it was Fool Such As I
guess I can relate to this song.
The old Hank Snow tune, and lots of other people had hits on it, and I had never played that. It's a standard tune, and a lot of people have had big records on it and so forth, but for some reason it was not one that I had done. Hank Snow came out with it, yeah. And so I learned it up for tonight, and if I screw up, there's the guy that caused the problem.
I take the blame.
Ready, guys?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. My fault. Let's do it again.
My fault.
1, 2. Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye. Don't be angry with me that I cry. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, until the day that I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am for you. You taught me how, and now you say we are through. You're gone, but I still dream a little dream as you go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Let's make it. Kelly Hewett. Now and then there's a fool such as I am for you. You taught me how to love, and now you say that we are through. You're gone and I will dream of you as the years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. I'm gonna pick a little thing. You're gone, but I dream of you, dear, as the years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Yes, you're gone, but I will dream of you, dear, as the years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. All right. Now I'm going to play a blues. I like to play a blues every set. Where did that water get? So I'm going to try to play Good Morning Blues, and I had planned to play this on the guitar. But this afternoon we had a little rehearsal, and I tried it on this thing, and I thought, So this will be about the second time ever on this. Give me a tip. If you'll take that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna, and we also made a new beginning to this afternoon, and those of us that have memory problems don't remember how that was, but I think get her then. Here we go. I woke up this morning, found the blues around my bed. I woke up this morning, found the blues all around my bed. I went out to eat my breakfast, found the blues all in my bread. I said, good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Said, good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? I'm feeling fine, blues. How the hell are you? All right, Kelly. Got one, Bart? I didn't know why in the hell should I have to work so hard? Tell me why in the hell should I have to work so hard? When I got me a woman living in the rich man's yard. I said, good morning, Blue. How do you do? Good morning, Blues. How do you do? I'm feeling fine. How the hell are you? Let me try one. Play one with me, Kelly. Here we go. I'm gonna take these blues and put them back up on the shelf. Well, yes, I am. I'm gonna take these old blues and put them back up on the shelf. Watch it now, guys, watch it. And if you want any more, you're gonna have to make them up for yourself. That's the first time I ever tried to play that one on the dobro. So. Now I'm going to switch back to the guitar, people. So, my friend Doug Purcell is always after me to play some of my own tunes, and I usually put at least one of them in a set. And Doug's been busy moving all day from St. Petersburg to Bradenton, so he's a little bit exhausted, but I'm really glad that he showed up tonight. So, let me see if I can get this out, hopefully. I guess that goes in this one. These things are different sizes of all things. You have to pick the one that's right. So this is a tune of mine, which was the title tune on one of my albums. By the way, people have been talking to me about making another recording, and I decided I would do that. And I'm happy to announce that just this week I finally got the computer that runs the whole little recording studio. It finally was repaired, and the guy that repaired it, I finally had to go get it in St. Pete. And we hooked things up, and they do work, and so there's every prospect we'll get that album made.
Oh, yeah.
I used to go up to Nashville and record because there's good musicians hanging out of the trees up there. But probably what this one will be a best of, which will include some tracks from older ones and also some new tunes. And I'll probably do those right here with some of these birds right here. What do you think? Think they can make a CD with me? I do believe so. Now we have a pretty blonde woman sitting here looking expectant.
She sure is.
Okay. Here's Pete with an announcement.
Might be easier without one. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Waxing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pass the proverbial hat here. Diane's got it in her hand. This all goes, everything in there goes to Charley Groth and his orchestra.
Right.
And if you're drinking, we ask that you put in a Lincoln. If you want some action, put in a Jackson. See Mrs. Barmore after the show.
Well, it's got to be right.
Is that the same Miss Barmore that's on the shirt? The famous Miss Barmore that's on the shirt?
No.
Figures.
Wait a minute.
Kelly, could you give me that water? while
If you
we're
want,
running around?
if you want a spanking,
No.
put in a Franklin. And see Jean Hewett over here after the show. Her daughter can tell you she can really give a good one.
Yeah.
Anyway, it all goes there. Let's give another big hand here to Charley Groth and his orchestra.
Thanks very much.
Fantastic music.
Thank you very much, Pete. And let's keep in mind as we enjoy the evening that these Florida folk night evenings are the brainchild of Pete and Pat. And believe me, we need to give them a darn good hand and a lot of support.
Oh, yeah.
For live music. I mean, this is the lifeblood of live music. You're not going to go to the beer joint and hear this type of music because they're going to be doing beer drinking music, which is fine, wonderful, but somebody has to do some of these other things. And Pete and Pat for years and years and years have been doing all kinds of neat stuff. So support them and support the program that he has, and keep in mind as you put stuff in that jar there that I am an orphan. I'm a little orphan boy. Here's one of the songs that I do called I Would Do It All Again. 1, 2, 3. They were sitting out on the front porch swing and they were talking about the kinds of things that old folks talk about at the end of the day. Grandkids running through the flower beds, a joke he'd heard and a book she'd read. Then the old man took her hand and she heard him say, we were right and we were wrong. We were weak and we were strong. And sometimes we'd lose and then sometimes we'd win. We have laughed and we've cried. It's been a wonderful ride. I love you and I would do it all. In her heart she held every day they shared, and she remembered the way they had always cared. In sunshine and hard times they'd always been true. Back she wandered through the many years, and he saw her smiling through her sudden tears as she whispered, oh yeah, I would do it too. We were right and we were wrong. We were weak and we were strong. Sometimes we'd lose and then sometimes we'd win. We have laughed and we've cried. It's been a wonderful ride. I love you and I would do it all again. Little turnaround. They were sitting out on the front porch swing, and I was just a kid, hearing everything. Now I'm here with you in the twilight's glow. Grandkids running through the flower beds, and I'm saying to you what my granddad said as he took her hand in his so long ago. We were right and we were wrong. We were weak and we were strong. Sometimes we'd lose, but then sometimes we'd win. We have laughed and we've cried. It's been a wonderful ride. I love you, and I would do it all again. Oh yes, again. I love you, and I would do it all again. Hope some of you are with somebody and have that feeling about it. Now this afternoon, we practiced a Merle Travis tune that I like to play a lot called Sweet Temptation. And I remembered about 35 or 40% of the words. So, so when we get to the part that goes,
I'll take the blame again.
Yeah, it would be Kelly Hewett's fault. Kelly comes all the way here from Brooksville to be Abuse on the stage. And he doesn't seem to mind too much. So we're going to try to play Sweet Temptation, a wonderful Merle Travis tune. It's been recorded by any number of people, and there's millions of versions of it. This one is mine. And hopefully mine includes the words. We're going to. Ready for it? 1, 2, 3. Well, you're my sweet temptation. That's what you'll always be. That's what you'll always be, it seems. My sweet temptation. You smile and pass me by, and still you occupy my dream. Now I have some hidden charm you'd find if you would take me in your arm. But you're my sweet, sweet temptation. A diamond in the rough, you sure make it tough on me. Let's play it. Top. Ah, sweet temptation, the most delicious peach is always out of reach, they say. Sweet, sweet temptation, just a little flirt. Now don't you know you might get hurt that way? Well, someday you may get a big surprise from someone who will make you realize that you're a sweet, sweet temptation. A diamond in the rough, and you sure make it come on me. We're gonna pick it now. Here's Bart. Get one, Bart. Now someday you may get a big surprise from someone who will make you realize that you're a sweet, sweet temptation. A diamond in the rough, and you sure make it come on me. Yes, you're a sweet, sweet temptation. A diamond in the rough, and you sure make it tough on me. Merle Travis one. No, I'm messed with you. We're not gonna pretend they were. I like to do a little vintage jazz too, and I'm gonna do one of those in this show. How are we doing on time? Well, we got plenty of time. Good deal. And this one's called Stars Fell on Alabama. It's a really nice piece. And I just heard on the way down here, I didn't even know this, but Jimmy Buffett recorded this, and he did a real nice job of it. So I'm not going to do Jimmy's version, but let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to get the other guitar. I was just going to skip it, but you know what? This has a special sound with a special guitar, and I'm going to do it.
Because you care. because you care about these fine songs. It's all for you, folks. It's all for you.
People used to say we tune because we care, and then I've been in some groups that says we don't really give a damn. But
I was just going to say, we got the care package up here. It is what it is.
All right.
are you guys having fun? Good deal. Pete said to me one time, he says, well, you need to keep doing what you're doing because not many other people do that these days, and that I believe that. There's plenty of room for great songs. We were talking here earlier that a great song is always a great song. No matter how many times you play it, no matter when it was written, if it was written yesterday or 50 years ago or 100 years ago, a great song is always a great song, and Stars Fell on Alabama is certainly a great song. Let me turn to that one. Hard to tell what the output will be here. How's that for?
A little much, maybe.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's a little hot. Just a tad hot.
How's that? Okay. Now, because I can never remember part of this, I've got a sheet of it here. So I got to get my sheet out. I'm glad you're having a good time, folks. Angela, you see, sometimes I have to get my sheet out too.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
And of course, I can't find this one, so I'm going to have to wing it. I'd swear I put this in here somewhere.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
he needs one of those.
what we call professionalism here.
The tablet's on Charlie's bucket list, y'all.
Can you believe that tune is not in this damn stack? It's all Angela's fault. I can't even believe that damn thing. I've got so many pieces of music, it's not funny, but that's not included. That was in F, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They don't know the words either.
Here it is, not Sweet Temptation. Stars Fell on Alabama, and if I miss some of it, that's the way life goes.
That's the way it is.
Okay, ready? One. 1, 2, 3. How's that sound, all right? There's the top. We lived on a little drama. We kissed on a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I can't forget the glamour. We kissed on a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center just you and me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer. My eyes get tired and stars fell on Alabama last night. All right, Kelly. Keep going, man. That sounds great. How about that, huh? How about that? I never knew in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center just you and me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer, your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. My heart beat like a hammer, your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I don't think that was too bad, considering I didn't have my keys. Oh well, let's try something else, shall we? Yeah. Find my list. What the heck were we going to do next?
Did she mention my name and D? Your papers are blowing away.
Of course, this video will take a good deal more editing than we thought.
Jim will be working overtime on this one.
Another one that I used to do and did many of his tunes was Gordon Lightfoot, and so I thought I would look into what I used to do in his songbook, and one of the ones was "Did She Mention My Name?" A really nice song. I'm going to do that. Well, those are happy folks. I hope they come in here.
Yeah, happy folks.
They sound like they're about 10 drinks happy, 12 drinks maybe.
I don't know, they're walking pretty good.
One night I was in here playing, and there was a bunch of people standing across the street listening to me play, and they sent some money over for the tip jar.
Yeah.
These people probably ought to do that too. This is a Gordon Lightfoot tune called "Did She Mention My Name?" It's another one that Kelly had dug up some versions of this stuff off the internet, and we listened to them coming down here, and it was kind of cool. 1, 2, 3. It's so nice to meet an old friend and to pass the time of day, to talk about the hometown a million miles away. Is the ice still on the river? Are the old folks still the same? By the way, did she mention my name? Well, did she mention my name just in passing? And looking at the rain, do you recall if she dropped a name or two? Is the home team still on fire? Well, do they still win all the games? And by the way, did she mention my name? Is the landlord still a loser? Do his signs hang in the hall? Are the young girls still as pretty in the city in the fall? Does the laughter on their faces still put the sun to shame? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And as the talk ran high, did the look in her eyes seem far away? Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name? We're gonna pick it now. Here's Kelly. Did she mention my name just in passing? And as the talk ran high, did the look in her eyes seem far away? Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name? Let's pick a little more. How about it, Bart? That's Bart Hanchey. I got one.
Yeah.
Did she mention my name just in passing? And as the talk ran high, did the look in her eyes seem far away? Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name? See if I can do this right. Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name? We got time for one or two more. We're going to do one or two more. I've been, for a long time, I had a lot of trouble with arthritis, and I got so I couldn't play my mandolin at all. And luckily, I've done some self-healing and some CBD oil and this and that, and I've got back to where I can play a little mandolin. So I want to play one quick mandolin tune, and then we're gonna finish it up with a. What did she say? Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure what she said, but that's all right. So let's try and see if we can do something with the mandolin. Sugar Moon, a good old Texas swing tune, Bob Wills tune that I like to do. I will play Remember Me. You better believe it.
Right.
Thanks, Tom.
If he remembers.
Oh.
So let me try to play Sugar Moon on this baby. 1, 2, 3. When it's sugar cane time, long around about June, I'll be longing for sugar and my old sugar moon. Gonna drop her a line, say expect me soon. I'm longing for sugar and that old sugar moon. I can see her right now. She take the calendar down, 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 wrap a circle around the day we're all too bound, and all those kisses I've missed, gonna be getting them soon. When I'm with my sugar and that old sugar moon. How about it, guys? And Bart. I can see her right now. She'll take the calendar down, 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 wrap a circle around the day we're all too bound, and all those kisses I've missed, gonna be getting them soon. When I'm with my sugar and that old sugar moon, I'm gonna do it. Right now, she'll take the calendar down, wrap a circle around the day we're all too bound, and all those kisses I've missed, gonna get them right soon. When I'm with my sugar and that old sugar moon, all those kisses I've missed, gonna get them right soon. When I'm with my sugar and that old sugar moon. All right, we got it on. That's the first one I've played on the mandolin in a gig in a long time, and I'm tickled to be able to get back to do it. All right, we had a gent that wanted to hear Remember Me, and Remember Me is one of my standard closers. And so we're going to wrap this show up with Remember Me. Coming right up, and then Lord only knows what's going to happen after that. Well, if we have 10 minutes, we'll also do Florida Moon. And we had somebody that wanted to hear that one. But Right now, let's try a little bit of Remember Me. Scotty Wiseman. How many of you know who Scotty Wiseman was? He wrote a couple of really great songs, and probably the best known one is Have I Told You Lately That I Love You? And this one, Remember Me, is the other next best one known. I had the privilege of playing with his wife and a band shortly after he passed away. Unfortunately, never got to meet Scotty Wiseman. Wow. Anyway, I was telling somebody in the audience earlier that it's been about 65 years since I played my first job for some money, and so that's been several years. And I've enjoyed the heck out of it. And you know what's fun for me is I started playing music. My mother started teaching me to play guitar and piano at the age of 3, and I enjoy this music just every bit as much right now as I did when I was just a little kid, and so that really makes me happy. The fact that I can come out and play these tunes and make you happy at this time in my life is really a kick. One of my oldest friends in Florida is sitting right over here, Hewett. I guess I could say oldest friends in Florida in a couple of ways, couldn't I? For how many years that we've known each other, more than 30, and the fact that Gene is probably not a teenager anymore. How many of us are teenagers anymore? No, that's what I know. Okay. Gentlemen wanted to hear Remember Me, and here it is. The sweetest song belong to lovers in the gloaming, and the sweetest days are the days that used to be. The saddest words I ever heard were words of parting, when you said, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know that you still remember me. Now you told me once that you were mine alone forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. Ah, but all those vows are broken now, and we will never be the same, except in memory. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know that you still remember me. another face might take my place when we were apart, dear. Another love with a heart more bold and free. Ah, but in the end, fair weather friends might break your heart, dear. And if they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the twilight are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know that you still remember me. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know that you still remember me. All right, thank you very much. This has been Kelly Hewett right here on the harmonica, and Bart Hanchey back on guitar. Jim Dunn is playing the bass. I'm Charley Groth. We have enjoyed it very much. I hope if you've had half as much as fun as we've had, then you've had a good time this evening. And I appreciate it very much, and more than anything I can tell you, I appreciate being up here and able to do this at this stage of my life. Now I'm going to hit a little bit of Florida Moon, and we're going to head out of here. There's a Florida moon hanging high in a soft southern sky as I fly once more in dreams back to you. I think I know just what I'd say if we could walk by the bay and talk again that sweet old way we used to do. Florida moon keeps shining down through the live oak tree. In my memory, it's like a favorite tune. Oh, how I'd love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida moon. There's a Florida moon on my mind. Dusty roads and years unwind, and still I find from all my dreams I'm not free. We can't recapture time gone by, ah Lord, but I swear with you I'd try to live again that sweet old life that used to be. Florida moon keeps shining down through the live oak tree. In my memory, it's like a favorite tune. Oh, how I would love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida. Give us a little bit of it, Bart. Florida moon keeps shining down through the live oak tree. In my memory, it's like a favorite tune. would love to go someday back to the South and the Bay, back to you and that Florida moon. Oh, how I would love to go someday back to the South, watch it down the Bay, back to you and that Florida moon. Thank you, folks, and good night. We'll see you on the backswing.
Great Charley Groth, everybody. Charlie.
Thank you.
Linda, did you have your banjo out? Did you want to pluck a couple while we're tearing down? You can play a couple if you like.